All right, welcome back to another quick start guide, and this time we're going to talk about Dodonpachi Black Label. I know it's another cave guide, and I said we would do other types of games, but people have been asking about this on the forums, so I figured I'll just pull this one together and keep it real simple and short, as one does. So Dodonpachi Black Label is a part of the Dodonpachi Resurrection Collection, which is on 360, it's on Switch, and it's on Steam. All right, so let's dive in. What I want you to do, at first, we're going to start with novice players first, or beginners, and I want you to pick Autobomb on. I want you to pick the B ship, which I just did, and I want you to pick Bomb style. Don't pick Strong style, because Strong style is basically hard mode, and don't pick Power style, because that's going to get you into the URA Route, and you're going to have to fight extra bosses. You want to avoid that to start with. So Bomb style, right, with Autobomb on. Why Autobomb on? I think that for beginners or newer players, Autobomb on gives you a lot more license to just dodge. And the rank will manage itself, and I'll explain that in a second. So at the top right, you see there's a rank meter. I'm holding shot right now. I can do shot, and I can do laser. I can also do, in Black Label specifically, a combination of shot and laser. I want you to use this combination of shot and laser as much as you can, and what that does is it increases that rank meter. And as that rank meter goes up, the game becomes slightly harder. But the power that you get out of this, the power increase and the fact that it cancels those pesky lasers, it's way worth it. See, now I'm in rank red. The game's not that much harder. Once you as you shoot things down and as you collect green bees specifically, you'll build the meter at the top left. You see it's flashing right now, or it's about to be. It's kind of going down. And there it goes. And now that's your hyper meter. As soon as that flashes, pop hyper. Pop hyper, and you can still use shot, laser, and a combination. Use a combination of both. Like I said, don't worry about the rank. Yes, the rank is going up. I see what happened right there. As soon as the hyper canceled, the rank went back down. So the rank will naturally go down as you either bomb, as your hyper ends, or you get hit and do an auto bomb. So naturally, as you're playing, if things get too hard for you, you might get hit. And what's going to happen is that rank's going to go back down. So I'm going to get hit and show you what happens. Boom. See, that rank went all the way back down. Now the game's a little slower. The patterns are a little easier. You can recover. If you really feel like some pattern is really, really hard, okay, fine. Let go of the double and just do laser or shot. You know, and the rank will go back down. But I recommend you hitting both, and I'm making you just go nuts with the hyper, just like this. The last thing I will say is, if there's a boss that's like really, really troublesome, you can manually bomb it instead of using auto bombs. You want to use hypers, but instead of using auto bombs, you can manually bomb it. That manual bomb is going to last a lot longer and allow you to just like point blank the boss. And again, auto bombs and manual bombs decrease the rank. So don't be afraid of the rank. Just hold both those buttons down and just use the power to break things down. One more thing, this is stage 2. In stage 3, you'll encounter, after the mid-boss, you'll encounter a portion of the stage that'll be like this like big structure with a bunch of flowery bullets. That's where the hidden extend is. So what you want to do there is make sure not to use bomb. You can use hyper, but make sure not to get hit and have an auto bomb go off, or use regular bomb. But yeah, I would say just play naturally. If you get hit and you auto bomb, like, the rank is going to go back down. It's going to allow you to come back. You know, it's going to allow you to keep playing. I think the confidence that you get from being able to dodge without worry, especially as a new player, far outweighs the other non-Autobomb mode. And so let's talk about that. If you go to, we'll go to it real quick. If you pick non-Autobomb, right, the game mechanics change a little bit. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to still pick B ship. Remember, B ship, Autobomb on, bomb style. But we're going to try it with it off, right? Here's how it works with it off. With it off, your bombs and your hypers are almost like a stock. Like, when you build the meter up, you'll store it. So you can store hypers. So you see I have 3 bombs / hypers. It's like both, right? And so what happens is, let's say I use one. You can use one off the bat. Boom. Whatever, right? Green bees, they work the same way. The green bees give you your hyper meter. And so now I'm lacking in a bomb / hyper. You see that it's missing at the bottom left. So now if I build another one up, which I'll do here in a second. Almost have it. What's going to happen? It's going to actually go to the bottom of the screen. That meter at the top left that's filling up, that's yellow. As soon as you get up there, watch, it'll go away. Boom, there, it's gone now. Where is it? It's actually at the bottom left of the screen. It's been stored as a bomb / hyper. So you can basically now hyper again, right? And I see I used it at the bottom left. So that's the big difference. And that allows you to do more shenanigans you know, you can like store hypers, get them back, you know, you can do more tricks and you technically will have more resources. But here's the problem. Let's say you get hit. Now I lost everything. I've lost all 3 of those. And to me, that's just not worth it because, especially when you're starting out, you really want like that confidence to dodge and learn the game. As you get more and you want to play like Black Label for real, I would recommend switching the Autobomb off and trying it this way because now you have a lot more options at your disposal, right? The last thing I want to talk about is URA Route and final bosses, like TLBs, you know, final bosses, basically. Bosses that occur after the game. So see how it's red? If you kill 2 bosses that are red like this, so you have to be red while you're killing them. Like, I'll do it here. This'll work. Boom. So if you do that twice, and you only use 2 bombs, so 2 bombs and kill at least 2 bosses, but not all of them, in red like that, you're gonna fight Golden Disaster. If you do, if you kill all the bosses with red meter like that, and again, you only use 2 bombs and you do a no miss, you're gonna end up fighting Hibachi, which is the final boss from Dodonpachi. And then if you play strong style and you do all of that stuff, then you fight Zetsuza, yeah, which is even more advanced, you know, and all that stuff is a novice Black Label, so from what I understand. So you can experiment with that stuff, but for your first clear, I would say don't worry about it. You're probably not going to get a TLB. And then as far as the URA Route, the way the URA Route works is there's a couple ways to get into it. You can either pick Power Style, which, again, B ship. I can pick Power Style, or you can get into it from Bomb Style, and what you have to do is you have to have specific requirements, and you come into the stage, there are these silos, you have to kill them before the tanks run them over, and I think you have to be in hyper to do it. So I'll try to get it here and show you what it looks like in case it happens to you. It's very unlikely as a new player if this is going to happen to you, but if it does, don't be alarmed, but you will be fighting bosses from like Dodonpachi, the first game. And the good news about this novice mode is that the bees are just, if you're playing non-novice, the bees are hidden, but if you're playing novice, they're right there, so you can just build up your hyper really quick. Oh, my Autobomb went up. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think I'm going to get it. Yeah, see, I'm already not going to get it. But you have to kill those silos before the tanks run them over. And you have to be in hyper and have this hyper counter, the hyper counter running, basically. Or you can be in red mode, which is how that hyper counter starts running as well. So that's the URA Route. I wouldn't worry about it so much unless you really, really want it. And you can look up other guides on how to get to the URA Route. I kind of want to try it one more time to see if I get it, but you know, maybe I'll use Autobomb off to do it. But that's it. You know, have fun. Try the other ships if you want to, but you heard my recommendations on how to do it. So have fun and enjoy. Best of luck.